What's going on, everyone? It's Mike from Hookah Enthusiast here for you, and tonight I've got Fumari Tangelo. Alright guys, Tangelo by Fumari. This is Fumari's latest in the line of flavors, courtesy of the good folks at Hookah-Shisha.com. As always, a huge thanks to everyone over there. But moving right along, of course, this one being a new flavor, me being a huge citrus fan, I had to check it out knowing that this was a citrus-like flavor. Basically, a Tangelo is a hybrid between a tangerine and a grapefruit. So with that in mind, the smell, I'm definitely getting a very pungent citrus aroma from it. It is very reminiscent to a tangerine. That is the forefront that I'm getting. In the background, I do get a little bit of a grapefruit, more of a sour citrus to it. Does have a little bit of sweetness, not by much. It's just overall a very citrus, kind of sour-like aroma. I will say that when I first opened it up, I was very turned off. It was not a very appealing smell to me at all. Let it sit out a few hours, opened, and that kind of died off, so I was very thankful for that, and now I'm left with that very nice citrus aroma to it. So the cut, typical Fumari stuff, kind of a medium to large choppy leaf, rather juicy, a little bit of stems, and a nice undyed golden brown color to it. Setup tonight is my Shisha Electro, water in the base, Shisha Typhoon hose, 80 feet bowl with a single layer of HD foil and 2 pieces of the Exotica Cocos. About a half an hour into it, let's see what we have. So no complaints, wonderful Fumari clouds. Flavor strength, it is a rather bold flavor. Not over the top, in your face, but definitely not weak by any means. So I'd have to give this about an 8, maybe an 8.5 on the flavor strength. As far as the flavor overall, now one thing I will say is when I did first open it up and it really smelled bad to me, thankfully it did not transfer over to the smoke. I got what I'm getting now, which is a very nice citrus flavor. Again, the main thing that I am picking up from this is a tangerine. One thing that came up in just general discussion was kind of a ripened orange, something that you would find in a mojo sauce, which me, being from South Florida, I'm pretty familiar with mojo, so I definitely do get that from it. I can see where they're coming from with that. But again, just more or less just a tangerine, a little bit of a grapefruit on the background. A little sweet, but again, just overall tart, sour, citrus. I think what's left on the very tail end is where that grapefruit is coming out. On the inhale, and then predominantly on the exhale is where I'm getting the tangerine, but then just right on the very end of it, that grapefruit appears. Heat management, pretty good. I tend to do a very fluff pack with Fumari and I get good results, so no complaints. And longevity, depending on the size of your bowl, you're going to go your preferred session. With my 80 feet, I tend to go 2 rounds of cools actually, and this has no problems doing so. So very nice in that department. So overall, I really enjoy the flavor. It's a nice citrus flavor. And again, thankfully, letting it acclimate a little bit kind of turned me back onto it, because again, the first time I really wasn't drawn to it at all just by the smell. But thankfully, the flavor itself is very nice, very citrusy. If you like citrus flavors, I highly recommend this one. Go and check it out. Very nice summertime, warm weather smoke as well. So that being said, guys, I'll give this an 8.5 out of a 10. Not going to be an everyday smoke, of course, but still something I'm going to throw into my rotation quite often. So that being said, guys, you can find it at hookah-shisha.com. I'll leave a direct link in the description below. Don't forget my code for 15% off your entire order. Everyone out there, thanks for watching. If you can, please comment, like, and subscribe. And until next time, smoke on.